Boys, what's good? So, why are you wearing those dicky clothes? Because everything's wet. My shoes are wet, my slippers are wet, my gumboots are wet. They're red bands, by the way. They're wet. My boots, they're soggy and muddy. They're kind of tolerable. My jeans are wet, my shirts are wet, my jackets are wet. So all I had was these old clothes that Tracy got for free off Marketplace in a big bag full of, whatever. And she threw them my way saying, yeah, they'll be warm for some time. And you know what? She was right, because they're warm now. So it's first thing in the morning. Woodville sucks. So you might remember where I used to live, or the house or the layout of where I used to live. I sold there, and with the money I made from it, because of the stupid inflation in house prices, or rise in house prices, shall I say, I was able to move to a different market and go freehold. Now I've got 2.5 acres, and I brought it in summer, and it's now winter. It turns out I brought a swamp. I'm an ogre, and I don't want to be an ogre, but I am Shrek. I'd like to say it's moist, because at least then it'd be funny, but it's not. It's soggy. It's soggy, it's wet, it's hell with water. Everything I do, it's just like something gets stuck, something breaks. I don't have shelter. So I'm living in a caravan. I was living in a little shack that I built down the back there. I was also living in a horse float beside that down the back there. Both of those, no good. The floor in the horse float, well, that just rotted out within very much as soon as I put it on the ground. The little shack I built, oh, well, started raining one day and all the spiders were like, hey mate, you got a nice dry shack. Cheers bud, we'll move in. I went to put my shoes on, and like, no word of a lie, started whacking it because I seen a spider in there. 7 of the bastards fell out. It was feral. So I went and brought a caravan, and kind of, well, I wouldn't say a nice one, but it's reasonable. It's like a 20 odd footer. It's a twin axle. Fucking baller. But it's still freezing cold. I've got a gas heater in there, but the gas heater is it's a, what do you call it, a convection heater. So the gas heats up an element inside, and then there's a blower fan that actually blows air over that. So it's not actually the gas that's heating you up, so you don't get the same like loss in oxygen you would with a normal gas heater, and you don't get all the condensation that you would from a normal gas heater. But because it's kind of got some electric brain to it, as soon as my batteries start to go flat from the solar panels which are trying to charge there, which aren't because there's a big cloud in the way of the sun, as soon as those batteries start to go flat, the heater starts tripping out and throwing error codes, because the sensors are all getting wrong voltages or low voltages, and it's like, oh, well, it just turns off. And like, it's at about 4 in the morning when it's freezing bloody cold. So then you got to go through that period of 6 to 7 to 8, which is like now, and you're just cold, soggy, and just disappointed with life. And honestly, that's the only way I'm getting through this, is by just bagging the shit out of it. Because fuck, I'm about to pick a tree to hang. So that's where we're at. Now, I haven't been recording for, well, like a year and a half or so, or quite a while. The last video I did was with, I believe, Easter weekend, military vehicles with Trace and the son. And yeah, but I thought it was time to get back into it. Cliffy's still here, but I was also disqualified from driving through that point and trying to sell, well, from between Easter and now. I've been disqualified from driving, so there was no content to be made there. Cliffy was just parked up, I wasn't using him. I was trying to sell my house, and that involved like just cleaning for weeks, months, and then just like fixing bodge jobs that I'd done. And honestly, I didn't realise I'd done so many bodge jobs, just like, she'll be right, Adrian, that's the wiring inside your house underneath flammable, combustible material. Anyway, so yeah, we're here, the R31's down there, it's stuck. Man, honestly, it doesn't look like it's in water, it's in water. Cliffy's over there, the Strata's over there. If anyone wants a Strata, you can take that piece of shit away. It's not bad, but it's got alternator issues, and I've replaced the alternator and it's still got alternator issues. But being that though, it's actually been really useful here because it's full drive and I've had to use it to like winch numerous vehicles around the property because everything gets stuck as soon as it drives on here. So, oh, and there's a little truck. Where is it? There. So that little truck, I needed a truck to move all my stuff. Now, to hire one was quite expensive. I found that one for $3,000 and it had the horse float body on the back. So I thought, oh, boom, I've got like transportation and then a little like dwelling to live in, or you know, storage, whatever. And the truck has actually worked out brilliant. It's full of rust, which is right up my alley. Me and the mate Damo, we just slapped some bog on there, mate, and then we brushed it. No, we used rollers, like house paint and a roller. Oh, it actually looked really good. It's a Mitsubishi Canter 3.5 or 3.6 litre diesel, non-turbo, 4-cylinder. It's got dualies, it's got a pretty big deck on the back, and since I took the horse float body off, it's got sides. So it's actually really useful, and it's been bloody great. Like, I've done honestly 12,000 Ks in it, just driving from Woodville to Hastings to back again, to back again, to back again. Because for the first 3 months or so when I owned this property, it was just a paddock. And it was so demoralising, I was just driving to Hastings every day just to get out of here. Now, that honestly run me up thousands of dollars worth of fuel bills, man, because diesel's like $2.70 a litre now. And I don't know anybody in Woodville, so that's great. So yeah, I would drive to Hastings. Now, I've gotten a little bit further along with things and I've got some trees planted out and they're probably going to drown in the soggy conditions and die very shortly, but that would be a waste of 500 bucks. Don't worry about it. So it's kind of like the morale's sort of, no, not really, to be honest, but I'm battling through it and it's becoming more like someone actually lives here. My hands have got calluses, oh my god, they're actually terrible. I'm like honestly beating myself up every day just to dig trenches to try and drain the water out of the section or pull something out that's stuck. I went to drive out here one day in Cliffy, and Cliffy was stuck beside the truck, so I get the strata to tow Cliffy out, and like no one else is here. And as soon as I give Cliffy a yank, goes sideways, smashes straight into the side of the truck. Thank you very much. But that's the shit I'm dealing with. I just wanted to go get something to bloody eat for lunch. Like, Woodville's beating me up, man. Beating me up. So what follows here is some clips from, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago when I first got the caravan. And yeah, I've been here for about 4 months now and I'm going to be here for a bit longer yet. So I thought I'd start filming, fill you guys in. This is where Cole's at. And this is honestly about the norm. Moderate to heavy rain. Yep. Bloody brilliant. I mean look, it even pulls right here. Like, so I've dug a drain from there out to try and ease the flow. I've also started planting trees in places because you know their root bases are going to soak up the water, and or maybe they're not, you know. Maybe I'm just wasting my time, which is probably makes more sense, doesn't it? There you go, about an hour later, you know, stopped raining. But look at the ground, man, everywhere. Just look at here, can you see it? I'm an ogre. I'm an ogre. It's a swamp. But I'm not an ogre. I don't want to be a fucking ogre. And I don't want to always have the flu either. But picking if I dig just a little trench from, and by trench I just mean very, very shallow, just to funnel it, you know, send it out that way. Send it home. So here's another thing I find myself doing nearly on a daily. It's that drain. I know I was talking about it before, but I'm just back at it doing it again. You can you see the flow? Yeah, you can see the ripples. Shelby, honestly, there's a bowl of water over there for you, mate. You don't have to drink that shit. So I've dug like right into the middle of the section and then like branched it out a few times, but getting it out to the storm drain, but then it's not really flowing because, well, the storm drain's all clogged up. So I have been in there and I've like dug out in there. I've dug a bit of a track around in there, and every time I dig a bit of a track, like I dug around that. Oh look, there's another one right there. Every time I dig a new track, you'd notice flow. So in here even, and I'm seeing it flowing now. Well, look, I can see it flowing, but it's still very congested. So here's the issue. Oh look, there's another one. Shit, Adrian, you dig that one too? Yeah, mate, sure did. So here's the problem. Look at this shit. What the fuck's going on here? There's Eggy Panthers down in here, mate. Eggy Panthers. What's a fucking Eggy Panther doing in my storm drain? Oh, you, Eggy, get out of there. All right, get the fuck out. Well, that was a few more hours of digging. Specialised spade for the job. Woodville's just beating me up, man. Honestly, if it's not cold, and when it's cold, it's windy, so my ears hurt, like they just ache. And if it's not cold and windy, it's raining. And if it's been raining, then the section's a swamp. And if it's none of those things, it's probably just about to do the cycle again. Just wind, rain, swamp. Wind, rain, swamp, you know, drain. Wind, rain, swamp, drain. Wind, rain, swamp, drain. It's honestly, it's so shit. Good grief. Can be it. This is just the story of my life. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's just always like this, just cold and dingy and. Alright, Bunnings for life. Got my Ozito cordless pump, runs on two 18-volt batteries. I'm going to pump this into the middle sump, and then it can flow out gravitation by gravity to the stormwater, hopefully. Because this is just ridiculous. I'm an ogre. Fucking river rat. Swampy. No, not gonna work. Alright, I gotta prime it. Are you fucking? now that I've got that draining, you just see it instantly sort of pooling back in from everywhere. So look, even up here. So I imagine that's sort of just going to suck it all back down into here. Frozito, mate, bang on. Like, I can see that dropping. It's a pretty grunty pump actually. Does very good. Batteries actually last quite well too. Good boy. Oh good. I was wondering when it was going to rain. It had been a couple of days. Fuck's sakes. Honestly, wherever you live in New Zealand or the world, I bet you it's not as bad as Woodville. This place is shite. Look at the rain, like you can see it, it's like that Forrest Gump rain, you know, it's coming straight up and hitting you in the buttocks. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh mate, I've run out of power, my batteries are flat, and I've gone nuts, I honestly, the weather is just relentless. It starts like pissing down with rain, and like, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, pump it all away, and I was like, I get a little bit, and then it's like, rain, rain, come on down, go away! And then like now it's just windy, and real windy, and like my caravan's like, wah, like, and then everything's just, wah. Honestly, and like, it's just been going so long, it's driven me completely insane to the point I feel like I've taken some drug that I haven't taken before. It's actually not bad. Who am I kidding? I fucking shelved it. I mean, honestly, it's just so bad. Like, it's actually like calmed down for a second now. And thank God, it better be at the end of it, because oh my God, like my batteries are gone flat in my caravan, and I got like three, like I got like a 120 amp hour, 100 amp hour, and 150, a big sucker. There's like 3 inverters running off it, you know. I don't know, I listen to the stereo a lot, and turns out amplifiers, like not like car amplifiers, but like just your audio hi-fi stereo, they suck a lot of juice, especially when you turn them up. So I need to stop turning it up, but I keep turning it up, and the batteries keep going up. And then you get to the daytime when the solar panels are like, yeah, we'll charge your batteries for you. And Woodville's like, yeah, but we'll fucking block the sun for you. Like, thanks, Woodville. So when do they charge? They don't even charge. They get a little bit of charge, and then I just go and deplete them in a few hours, and fucking we're fucked all over again. So I don't know how I'm going to end up editing this video, but somehow I've got to make my computer run for long enough that I can edit a video and then, catch this, connect to my cell phone so I can upload it through, what's that, Wi-Fi hotspotting, you know, because there's no bloody internet access here, mate! So I have to use the data from my phone, so it'll be like the worst upload speed. Oh my God. If this video is in like 480k, don't fucking bitch to me. No, don't moan. Don't moan. You're fucking lucky. I'm fucking lucky. I'm not fucking lucky. I'm so fucking unlucky. I was just looking out here actually just then. I just fucking noticed something right fucking now. What the fuck is that? I mean, fuck, just turn around. Just turn around, act like you didn't see it. Act like it didn't see you. And it'll just go away. It'll go away. Did it see me? Did it see me, shall we? Right, good, alright. I'm just gonna fucking look this way. Hey look, here's one of my inverters. Should I plug it into a battery? No, because they're all flat. You know what though, if there is one, like, let's call it saving grace. Oh, saving grace? Who the fuck is Grace anyway? I put a fireplace in yesterday. Oh yeah, baby. Got a fucking hole through the roof, see you later. Fucking just got up there and just jigsawed the fuck out of the cunt. Didn't even mark it with a pen, mate. Just scratched it with a bit of flu and I was like, yep, there's me marker. Look at that baby! Woohoo! She called the old Stack Vista 640 me! Oh, isn't it nice, eh? It's white. I like the white. I actually really like it. It's really nice. I got it for free off Marketplace. How about that? And what's that on the top? That's wood. Why is it on the top? Because it's fucking wet! Hello. Dear diary. Today, it's been raining. It's been windy. I smoked my last cigarette. Not the last one, like, as in I was giving up cigarettes, but just like, I ran out of cigarettes. Fuck you, diary. You can go get fucked. Want to talk to me like that? Honestly, fuck off. Your battery's flat anyway, dick. And what are you gonna do? You can't get charged, mate. There's no fucking batteries to charge you. Look, I can see it. Oh, yeah. You say, do you flippity, flippity, flippity? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Fucking get smart to me, you fucking cunt. Honestly. Oh, that gazebo's like even the structure of it's like falling apart now. Oh. What the fuck? Got my hat. Ran it over myself. Not the animal, like just the hat. Fuck, you know, dropped it on the road, ran it over. Yeah, roadkill, put it on. Woohoo! Fucking killed it myself, boy! First kill, you know, drank the blood and all. Yep. Yeah, she's roughing it, mate. Honestly, I feel like this is actually like man vs wild, because it is actually like such a bit. I'm only like 2 minutes out of town, but fuck, it's so isolating because it actually is like just windy as fuckery, and it's wet, and it's a swamp, and it's like there's nothing, like it's not. Oh my fucking god, it's like bending. Oh my fuck, I need to shut that roller blind and stop looking at that, or I need to go fix it and take. Fuck, don't look at it. It's just so there's nothing here. Like I'm the first one to try and occupy this land, and oh, it's terrible. But fucking stop moving, you fuck! Just stop. Hey, it did. Oh, honestly, it's just because I think it's just by yourself. Like, when you're by yourself for so long, and it's like only been like 24 hours. It's fucking been forever. When you're by yourself for like, you know, an extended period of time, and there's just nothing, and it's beating you as well, like just beating you, man. Like I everything I do just fucking fails, and like everything I used to do, only half the time failed. Like now it always fails. But not only always what I do fails, whatever I need to implement that job or task, that fucks out. My battery's exhausted. I'll see you later, boys. Mother.
Oh, you, Iggy, get out of there. Right, get the fuck out.